Hi, folks. What we have today on the table is Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I played the first couple periods and was having so much fun. I'd do the third period. Right now, the score is the Edmonton Oilers 2, Florida Panthers 1. Shots on goal, Edmonton 18, Florida 17. Scoring chances 5 for Edmonton, 2 for Florida. The big key was in the first period, Florida took 4 penalties. Oilers went on the power play, and that is going to be a significant factor in the real series because Florida was one of the more penalized teams in the NHL this year, and Edmonton's power play has been lights out for the playoffs. So let's just jump right in and get to it, and I'll explain the game as we play. Number 5 is the face-off. It's going to be 1 to the visitor. They're going to get an immediate play. So puck is going over to Edmonton, and it's going to be a 10. So 10 is going to be a 4-1-2 shot. So Bouchard over to Hyman to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins going to get the shot. If we count the stars, we got nothing. It's going to be a 2-star shot for Edmonton. They're going to shoot. It's not in range. And on a 4, Florida has a defensive square, so they will get the rebound, and we'll change lines. We'll go on to the next minute of the score sheet. And here comes Florida. We have a 10, so that is a block. So what you do is you check on the normal minutes chart, and a block is a turnover, and Edmonton does have it in Ekholm, so you'll take it. So there's no time elapse. We have a 3. So that is a play looking for triangles, generates a shot. Edmonton has 1-2 with Draisaitl, and Florida has 2. Since Florida is the home team, they will get the shot on net. And the way I track it is just their shots is Florida's first shot, so I put it down. Now, if it's in range, I'll put a little circle and a star so I can track those. So it's going to be a shot for Florida. And a 9 means it's going to be a 4-2 choice. So Montour over to Tkachuk, and the choice will be Tarasenko. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4-star shot for Florida to tie the game. It's a 6. So you check the black die when it's in range, and the rebound is going over to Edmonton. So the Oilers have the puck. We're just 2 minutes in. We got a 5. We have a possible penalty coming up. And a 6 means D5 could possibly get it. So we're going to check Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the penalty. He has a 1, and so we'll check the 5 against the 1. The 2 numbers will always add up to 6. So it could be 3-3, it could be 2-4. This is a 5-1. So the penalty is going to be on Oliver Ekman-Larsson. We'll see how many minutes he's going to get. 11. Is it greater than 2? It is not. So it's a minor penalty. So Oliver Ekman-Larsson's getting 2 minutes. The 5th power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And Oilers are going to skip a line. So on my score sheet, I'm just going to check that off. You're allowed 2 line skips and a double shift when you play. Sometimes I play power play lines, but I'm not for this game. And we're going to rotate Florida. We'll put Ekman-Larsson in the penalty box. Cousins will keep Okposo out. Want to keep Cousins hit just in case that comes up. All right, from the face-off on the power play, it's McDavid against Stanley. Face-off is a 7. Is there 2 penalty-killing dots? Florida does. Forsling has 1. Stenlund has 1. So that will be a lull. They'll kill the 2 minutes. Edmonton does not score on the power play. Ekman-Larsson comes right back out. And so on my score sheet, I marked off the penalty with X's is how I do it. And then the 2 L's will mark the lull. So it's a face-off 5 minutes in. We get a 6. That is going to go over to Edmonton. The Oilers have the puck. We have a 6, so we're going to compare player number 5, which is Ekblad, player number 1, which is Hyman, and the trait is number 5. 5 is Smart. So Hyman has Smart, so does Ekblad, but the puck will go over to Florida because they are the home team, and the tiebreaker is momentum, and then whoever is home. So Florida picks it up. We rotate the lines. I usually play with Travis Jansen's trays, but These are oversized cards that I created for play games. And I think they'll be coming out in the next freebie newsletter. So check the blog. And so that's why I'm not using the trays today. All right, we're going to get right back to it. 7 is a lull. So we're now 8 minutes into the third period. 2-1 Edmonton. We've got a face-off at center ice. We have a 6. The puck is going to go over to the visitor. So Edmonton has the puck. Bring it right back out. 10 is a turnover if they have a block, and Florida has 2 of them. So puck goes over. We don't advance the timer. And here comes 7 is another lull. So we're now 11 minutes into the hockey game. 2-1 Edmonton. Face off at center. 9 is going to be a visitor home shot for the Florida Panthers. And that's an immediate play. And number 4 is a 1-3-4. So it is going to be Sam Reinhart over to Barkov. Brandon Montour, pretty good offensive defenseman, is going to take the shot from the slot. And stars, we have 1, 2, 3. A 3-star shot from Montour to tie this hockey game up. It is 1 and a 6, so it is in range. But 7 is a possible spectacular save. So take a look at Skinner. He's got 2 stars. We go to the spectacular save chart, and it says 2 stars or better. The goalie makes an incredible save. So a huge stop there by Stuart Skinner, who was not very good against Vancouver, but outstanding against Dallas. He will make the spectacular save, will rotate the lines, and Skinner could be the real key in this Stanley Cup playoffs. If he plays like he did against Vancouver, I think Florida is going to have a great shot at winning. If he plays like he did against Dallas, it's going to basically, for me, can Florida stay disciplined? Because the Edmonton power play is so strong. From the face-off, we have a 12. So high face-off wins it, and we get an unusual result. So we have a 46 against a 51. Oilers win it. Let's see what the unusual result is. It's a 5. We've got a possible injury coming up, and we're going to check 36. So you're going to go to the injury chart and check 3-6. You always read black and white. 36 is visitor goalie is flattened outside the crease. Use the goalie's injury code to check it. So he is a C on injuries. He is injured. He's going to have to leave the hockey game. So Stuart Skinner gets injured on the play. Florida runs him, and Matt Tkachuk is on the ice. So if I'm a betting man, it was Tkachuk that took him out. And Calvin Pickard is coming into the hockey game for Skinner. I'll just mark that on my sheet. We have 7 minutes to go in the game when Tkachuk takes a run and knocks him out. Edmonton has the puck. They're just going to continue. Number 11, do they have 2 square symbols? They'll take the puck away. Florida does not. They only have 1, so it's going to be an Edmonton shot. Just their second play sequence this period. It is a 4, so it is going to be a 1-3-4. So it's going to be Holloway over to McLeod. Cody Cece's taking the shot. So we have scissors, blank, blank. So it's a no-star shot. Looking for a rebound. Number 8, they're not going to get it. Puck goes over to Florida. We got to change the lines. Edmonton, with 6 minutes to go, is going to do a line skip to bring the big gun line out there. They do have momentum. Here comes Florida, number 5, a possible penalty. Oh, this could be a killer if it's against the Panthers. And a 7, the way I play the 7, it's a coincidental penalty. The 2 guys at the highest penalty ratings. So it looks like it is going to be Darnell Nurse going off for Florida and Aaron Ekblad going off for the Florida Panthers. So they're each getting 2 minutes. So I'm going to play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Change the lines. Florida, do they want to skip it? Yeah, I think they have to. There's not a lot of time left, so they're going to skip it. We'll keep it here. So Verhaeghe, I think, is going to be the odd man out in 4-on-4. And Evander Kane is going to step off for Edmonton. So Edmonton still has momentum. Here comes the face-off. Number 11, get waved off. We get 2 new people coming in. Number 10 is the high face-off person. So it won't be Draisaitl. It'll be Henry because they got thrown out. Won't be Barkov, so it'll be Reinhart. So Edmonton wins the draw. They have the puck, and it is a 7. So a 7 on 4-on-4, you count the down arrows for a possible scoring chance. You don't play a lull on 4-on-4. So let's see what we have. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is going to be a shot for the Florida Panthers on this opportunity. Let's see who's going to shoot it. Number 11 is a 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 5. Mikkel is going to take the shot. We have 1, 2, 3, and scissors. So it's going to go down to a 1-star shot for Mikkola. It is a 1-star shot. First one on Calvin Pickard. Pickard's not going to stop it. And at the 15-minute mark, the Florida Panthers have tied this hockey game. The unlikely goal scorer, Nico Mikkola, puts it in at 15-14 from Barkov and Reinhart when they're playing 4-on-4. So it is all tied up at 2-2. We'll have Holloway sit out for 4-on-4 in the next shift. Florida now gets momentum. And here we go from the faceoff. Number 8, it's going to go over to the home team. Florida has it. They bring it out. Number 6, we're looking for player number 1 against player number 5, who has the hit symbol. And Descharnais does it. So it'll be a Florida turnover. And because it's a hit, they will get it. And they will also get momentum. Edmonton, they don't have any more line skips left. So they're going to have to play that 4th line. Florida is going to go with that 3rd line. And the penalties are over. So Ekblad and Nurse both come out of the penalty box. We are now back to 5-on-5. And we have a 6. So we're going to compare player number 2, Louis Duranen, against player 4, Bouchard. And we're looking for 2 skill. Bouchard has it. So it's going to be an Edmonton shot. And the shot is going to go to number 8, which is a 2-1-3. So it's going to be Ryan over to Corey Perry, and Sam Carrick's going to take it. So Carrick has a star, but 2 scissors. So it's a no-star shot. 5 means the rebound's going to go to 0-2. So the rebound is going to come out, and it's going to go to Derek Ryan. So I'm just going to rotate these guys so I keep the order in. And he's a scissors, so that is not going to be a scoring chance. We have another rebound coming out. 6 means it's going to go to 0-1. So 0-1's going to get the next rebound. It'll be Carrick. Now, that is a 2nd rebound shot with his star, with momentum, makes it a 3-star shot. Carrick shoots it, not going to get it. Florida is going to do a line skip and get up to the top line. And puck is going over to the Panthers. We have 2 minutes left in the game. It is 2-2. We're looking at overtime. We have a 9 momentum. Puck's going back over to Edmonton. And we have a 6, a possible scoring chance. So 2 would be Nugent Hopkins. 4 is going to be Montour. The trait we're looking for is the hit one. And Nugent Hopkins does not have it. Montour does have it. So it's an Edmonton turnover. And because it's the hit symbol, Florida will get momentum on the last play. Florida is going to keep their line out there. So is Edmonton. So we're going to double shift these guys. 2-2, last minute, top lines come out. It's an 8. We're looking for stars. Edmonton has 1, 2. Florida has 1, 2. It is a Florida shot here. The last play of the period. It is going to be a 6, which is going to be a 3-2-1. 3-2-1. Oh, this is going to be a 6-star shot. Reinhart, 4. A 6-star shot on Pickard. There's the shot. He's going to shoot 4. Pickard's not going to save it. And at 19:59, the Florida Panthers are going to pick this one up. Sam Reinhart is going to score on the last opportunity from Barkov and Verhaeghe and the Florida Panthers are going to win game 1 with a huge comeback. If you take a look at it, the key was maybe Skinner getting injured in this hockey game. That was huge. 13-minute mark, Skinner gets injured. Florida puts 2 in the third period to come back to win this one 3-2. See what the shots on goal were. 3, 6, 8 lulls. So that means 4 extra shots for each team. Florida had 4. That gives them 7 for the period. Edmonton had 4. Sorry, that would give them 8. They also had 8 and in-range shots. Florida had 1, 2, 3. Oilers didn't have any that period. So the end of the game, they each had 5 scoring chances, 5 in-range shots. We have 16, 26 shots by Edmonton, 16 and 9, 25 shots by the Florida Panthers. If we add up all the power play chances, that's 25 divided by 5 is 5. So we're going to distribute 5 chances. You take the lulls, you add them up and divide by 5. So that would be, what did I say? 25 is 5. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. So you take those 5 things and you split it up. So Edmonton finishes 1 for 7 on the power play. Florida was 0 for 4. Sam Reinhart, with a second to go in the hockey game, wins it for the Florida Panthers. Game 1 of the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs, a replay. Replays are probably one of my favorite things to do. Later on today, I'm going to finish off. I started Edmonton and Florida game 2 with 49 Quick Decks hockey, and I've just got the third period. I'll probably tape that and show you guys. So that's it from Florida. Game 1, Hockey Blast. The Florida Panthers lead the series 1-0. Let's see what happens in real life tonight.